This hypothetical scenario, where all directions point south and past Antarctica, would have profound and far-reaching consequences across various domains. Here are 69 potential life-altering and historical implications. Navigation and orientation. 1. Compasses become useless. Traditional compasses would spin uncontrollably, rendering them ineffective for navigation. 2. Redefinition of cardinal directions. New terms and concepts would be needed to describe direction, potentially leading to entirely new vocabulary and systems of spatial orientation. 3. Maps become obsolete. Existing maps based on north, south, east, west coordinates would be rendered useless. New mapping systems would need to be developed. 4. GPS systems malfunction. GPS relies on precise location data, which would be severely disrupted by the altered directional framework. 5. Aircraft and ship navigation become extremely challenging. Pilots and sailors would need to develop entirely new methods of navigation, potentially leading to increased risks and accidents. 6. Animal migration patterns disrupted. Animals that rely on Earth's magnetic field for navigation, birds, bees, sea turtles, would be severely disoriented, potentially impacting their survival. 7. Lost in the wilderness. Traditional methods of wilderness navigation, using the sun, stars, landmarks, would become unreliable, increasing the risk of getting lost. 8. Construction and engineering challenges. Building and infrastructure projects would be significantly impacted, as accurate measurements and alignments would become difficult. 9. Surveying and land measurement become unreliable. Traditional surveying techniques would be rendered inaccurate, requiring the development of new methods. 10. Military and defense operations disrupted. Military operations rely heavily on accurate navigation and targeting, which would be severely compromised. Scientific implications. 11. Fundamental physics challenged. Our understanding of gravity, magnetism, and the Earth's rotation would need to be re-evaluated. 12. Astrophysics impacted. Celestial navigation and our understanding of the cosmos would be significantly altered. 13. Geophysics revolutionized. The study of Earth's magnetic field and its interactions with other forces would undergo a paradigm shift. 14. Meteorology disrupted. Weather patterns and climate models would be significantly impacted, as they rely on accurate measurements of wind direction and atmospheric circulation. 15. Oceanography affected. Ocean currents and tides, influenced by Earth's rotation and magnetic field, would likely be altered. 16. Seismology challenged. The study of earthquakes and seismic activity could be impacted, as our understanding of Earth's internal structure and forces might need to be revised. 17. Space exploration impacted. Spacecraft navigation and trajectory calculations would require significant adjustments. 18. Astronomy challenged. Understanding of celestial bodies and their movements would be significantly altered. 19. Cosmology impacted. Theories about the origin and evolution of the universe might need to be revised. 20. New scientific discoveries. This anomaly could lead to the discovery of new fundamental forces and laws of physics. Technological implications. 21. Compass technology rendered obsolete. Traditional compass designs would become useless, necessitating the development of new navigation technologies. 22. GPS systems require major overhaul. GPS technology would need to be completely redesigned to function in this altered reality. 23. Inertial navigation systems challenged. Inertial navigation systems, which rely on precise measurements of acceleration and rotation, would require significant adjustments. 24. Radar and sonar systems impacted. These technologies rely on accurate directional information, which would be significantly altered. 25. Communication systems disrupted. Radio and satellite communication systems could be impacted, as their signals rely on accurate directional information. 26. Robotics and automation challenged. Robots and automated systems that rely on directional information would need to be reprogrammed and redesigned. 27. Transportation systems Disrupted sea and land transportation systems would require significant adjustments to their navigation and guidance systems. 28. Energy infrastructure impacted. **** Power grids. Pipelines and other infrastructure that rely on directional information would need to be re-evaluated and potentially redesigned. 29. Construction and manufacturing impacted. Precision manufacturing and construction techniques that rely on accurate alignment would be significantly challenged. 30. Medical imaging affected. Medical imaging technologies that rely on directional information, such as MRI and CT scans, could be impacted. Social and cultural implications. 31. Redefinition of cultural concepts. Concepts like East, West, North, and South, which are deeply ingrained in human culture, would need to be redefined. 32. Impact on mythology and folklore. Myths and legends related to cardinal directions and the cosmos would need to be reinterpreted. 33. Art and literature influenced. Art, literature, and music, which often draw inspiration from the natural world, would be significantly impacted. 34. Religious and spiritual beliefs challenged. Religious beliefs and spiritual practices that are tied to the cardinal directions or the cosmos would need to be re-evaluated. 35. New forms of art and expression emerge. Artists and writers would explore the new possibilities and challenges presented by this altered reality, leading to new forms of art and expression. 36. Impact on human psychology. Our perception of space and our sense of orientation would be fundamentally altered, potentially impacting our mental and emotional well-being. 37. Re-evaluation of philosophical concepts. Philosophical concepts related to space, time, and the nature of reality would need to be re-examined. 38. Impact on human relationships. Communication and social interactions might be affected as our shared understanding of space and direction is altered. 39. Development of new languages and communication systems. New languages and communication systems might emerge to accommodate the altered understanding of direction. 40. Impact on education. Educational systems would need to be adapted to teach a new understanding of space, direction, and navigation. Economic implications. 41. Disruption to global trade and transportation. International trade and transportation would be severely impacted, as existing shipping routes and transportation networks would become unreliable. 42. Impact on tourism and travel. Tourism and travel would be significantly affected, as traditional navigation methods would be unreliable. 43. Economic losses due to infrastructure damage. Disruptions to critical infrastructure, such as power grids and communication networks, could lead to significant economic losses. 44. Increased costs for navigation and communication technologies. The development of new navigation and communication technologies would be expensive. 45. Impact on industries reliant on accurate positioning. Industries such as agriculture, mining, and construction would be significantly impacted. 46. Increased costs for research and development. Significant investment would be required for research and development in new navigation and positioning technologies. 47. Potential for new industries and technologies. The development of new navigation and positioning technologies could create new industries and job opportunities. 48. Global economic instability. The widespread disruption to transportation, communication, and other critical systems could lead to global economic instability. 49. Increased costs for insurance and risk management. The increased risks associated with travel and transportation would lead to higher insurance premiums and increased costs for risk management. 50. Impact on global supply chains. Global supply chains would be disrupted, leading to shortages of goods and increased prices. Environmental implications. 51. Disruption to ecosystems. The altered environment could have significant impacts on ecosystems, affecting plant and animal life. 52. Impact on climate patterns. Weather patterns and climate could be significantly altered, leading to unpredictable and potentially catastrophic consequences. 53. Increased environmental risks. The increased risks associated with transportation and industrial activities could lead to increased environmental pollution and degradation. 54. Impact on natural resource management. The management of natural resources, such as water and forests, would be significantly challenged. 55. Increased risk of natural disasters. The altered environment could increase the risk of natural disasters, such as floods, droughts, and earthquakes. 56. Impact on biodiversity. The altered environment could have a significant impact on biodiversity, leading to the extinction of species. 57. Increased environmental pollution. The development of new technologies and infrastructure could lead to increased environmental pollution. 58. Impact on agriculture and food production. Agricultural production could be significantly impacted, leading to food shortages and increased food prices. 59. Increased risk of environmental disasters. The increased risk of accidents and disasters could lead to environmental catastrophes. 60. Impact on climate change. The altered environment could exacerbate the effects of climate change. Political and social implications. 61. Increased geopolitical tensions. The disruption to global. 62. Re-evaluation of international treaties and agreements. Existing international treaties and agreements would need to be re-evaluated and potentially renegotiated. 63. Increased reliance on international cooperation. International cooperation would be crucial for addressing the challenges posed by this altered reality. 64. Emergence of new global governance structures. New global governance structures might be needed to address the challenges and opportunities presented by this altered reality. 65. Social unrest and political instability. The widespread disruption to daily life could lead to social unrest and political instability. 66. Re-evaluation of social and political structures. Existing social and political structures would need to be re-evaluated and potentially reformed. 67. Impact on human rights. The rights and freedoms of individuals could be impacted by the altered social and political landscape. 68. Increased inequality. The unequal distribution of resources and technologies could lead to increased inequality and social unrest. 69. Emergence of new social and cultural norms.